also happening on my side. So, if you're watching this, I hope we entertain you, and it's always interesting to see who's behind the brand. And we're very, very fortunate to be joined today by Fabiola.
Hi,
Fabiola,
good morning, everyone.
what's your role? What do you do over there at Hope?
So I've started as a care worker, and then I worked my way up. After a year was in the company, I've got promoted as a field supervisor. So then from a field supervisor, then I got promoted, well, is an extra job, which is becoming a trainer. So I'm also training my staff. So yeah,
I can see just on the look on your face how proud you are of that.
Oh yes, I love it. I've left my old job before we had the pandemic. I worked with aviation for 18 years. So I literally changed a new career from aviation to healthcare. So yeah, I really enjoy it and I love
How
it.
has that transition been from flying around, zooming around to caring for others? How has that transition been?
I wasn't actually flying around. I was at the airport base, like land base. So never liked to be a cabin crew. But the transition was a positive, was very nice. Yeah, I just couldn't deal with night shift anymore, and having a family and two small children it works better for me, and I love the interaction to help and support people, to yeah, I mean, it's just
That's
very, very
love.
rewarding. Yes.
That's lovely. Your Fabiola, is that an Italian name?
Yeah. Well, yes, I'm Italian, from Sicily, to be precise.
Uno razza, uno fazza.
Yeah, and I guess
Greco.
what, Greek?
We're
Yes, we've
Greco.
got lots of we have got lots of Greek and Cyprus. In fact, I'm going on holiday in Cyprus next week.
So am I.
So yes, am I.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, we're going.
Hey.
So
what Rihanna's done is we just did a bit of research, and we've asked what the public, what questions they'd like answered. Rihanna, have you got 2 or 3 lined up? And we'll just do 2 or 3. We won't take up too much of your time, Fabiola.
No, it's fine.
What is the main part of your job? Like what is involved in what you do kind of daily?
So obviously I've got a team, so I need to make sure the team follow all the protocols and procedures, that we follow all the CQC standards. Then my also main job is care review, assessments. When we have new package on board, we just go out, we meet clients, we discuss what kind of package they require. Then we make a care plan, which will be personalized and person-centered. Then I organise training, make sure all my staff are always up to date with training. If they're not, then we bring them to the office so they can have like a practical training, refresher training. So yeah, it's all over. I basically do everything.
You're amazing. Now, I always from my healthcare background, always cautious of helping people up. There is a way of lifting and helping people maneuver, and that's probably just the tip of the iceberg of how much training is done.
We don't, as a care worker, or some people call it care professional, we obviously have equipment to support the we call it service user or patient. So we have like special equipment.
But just even out of a chair.
Yeah, we've got
people don't
we
realize
don't really we don't really use any physical activities or our strength, because obviously we have got manual handling that we have to follow. So for us to support the service user, we basically use the correct equipment.
Now, something I'm super interested in is mental health. And I believe as we get older, it becomes even more important, actually. The older people are much more resilient. They've done lots in their life. But when they give up, it can lead to other situations. They say that positive people outlive negative people by 15 years. what do you do to cheer people up? Because you're with them, and like, is there any you play Ludo with them, and what do you do?
I can only talk from my experience.
Of
So
course.
when all my service users come and see me, they always say to me, "You are sunshine walking through the window." You just have to, yes, you obviously need to understand their side. You know, they had like fulfilled life. Some of them cannot, you know, be able to go out, or they're worried because we had the COVID. So, you know, you just have to be very mindful how you word things, and just, you know, make the day, like have a little giggle with them and talk through. And yeah, you just always smile, always be positive.
You are sunshine. What's our next question, Rihanna?
So why is care important to you?
Caring is important because I know I can change someone's life to better. So me knowing that I can improve someone's lifestyle, or, you know, everyday living, is very rewarding for me. So I like to ensure that they're happy. If they're happy, I'm happy.
So we're talking about live-in care here, aren't we? So if you are watching this and you've got an elderly parent and you're thinking, wow, I'm a bit concerned about them, I'd like somebody to check in, but I live somewhere quite far, this is the kind of service that we're providing, right?
Yes, correct. So we do have obviously clients that they don't have any family nearby. However, we do communicate them regularly. We update all the information so they can very rest assured that they're very looked after.
So physically, emotionally, how about nutrition? How do we make sure that they eat properly every day and eating the right foods? I know a senior citizen that eats McDonald's every single day.
Yeah, we do. Obviously, if a client, because they have the right to choose, so if a client wants to eat McDonald's every day, we have no right to stop them other than encourage them. You know, maybe have a salad today, or a grilled, you know, chicken, or, you know, you kind of like have to like encourage it, but we can't stop someone not eating McDonald's every day. But we do monitor our service clients to ensure they always have enough vegetables and fruits and fluid. And also it all gets recorded, because we do have a system that every task you complete is recorded daily.
So how do we get around something like dementia, that you forget to take your tablets, you forget to eat, you forget where you live? What are these situations? Where does it become a point where you can't live at home?
It's very hard to say. You can still stay at home unless there's a risk, if they don't have anyone around them, because obviously there are risk assessments we have to take in place to ensure that they're actually safe. But if it comes to a point that, you know, they're not safe because, you know, they might harm themselves, then yeah, it's the family decision. But we do risk assessment, we ensure we go there, we got calls, we administer medication, personal care, prepare meals, we do everything.
Wow.
Even taking them out in a day out shopping.
Wow. I want to be looked after.
You would say it's probably best for them to be in a care home rather than staying at home by themselves?
Not depends how the dementia is. I mean, you can have a very advanced dementia but yeah, it depends.
I am no scientist or clinician in that department, but I've seen that when dementia, you give a new environment, it can make it worse. So we all want to be around places we're familiar with. So for me, it's about keeping that patient at home as long as we can. And I call them patients because we care about their health, but it's mum and dad, it's cousin, it's nephew, it's niece, it's whoever it is. You're better off leaving them at home generally. I'm sure there's cases where we're not, but that's a good thing. Rihanna, do you want to give us our last
yeah, I've got one more, because you answered some of the other ones with your other answers.
Oh, so, okay.
Why is person-centered care vital for our service users?
Sorry, can you?
Yeah. So why is
why is important-centered care?
Yeah. Why is person-centered care vital for our service users?
because everyone's got their own choices, and everyone is each of the individual are different, so we have to respect their choices. And yeah, it's all about that actually, because some service user may particular want to drink their cup of tea from a green cup, when other service users, they don't matter what cup of tea they have, like what cup they're having, you know. So is to make sure they are comfortable, they have the choices, and to make them feel like it's about them as well. No, we don't treat them the same. They're all different.
I think I've so enjoyed this interview. I hope we get to interview again. If you're thinking...
Anytime.
I've really enjoyed it. Rihanna, has it been fun for you?
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
We don't want to make these too long, but really looking behind the scenes of what Hope what Hope plan to do, and the individuals. Hopefully, you look at that and you think, well, I think Fabiola is a ray of sunshine. I do want her to look after my granddad or whoever it happens to be. Now, we really know a lot about a person by their favourite ice cream. Put on the spot here. Can we just wrap it up with what is your favourite ice cream?
I don't really eat ice cream.
Wow, what's your favourite dessert?
Chocolate fudge.
Okay. Look, Rihanna, and I think this has been a wonderful interview, really insightful. If you want to contact Hope, what's the best route? Is just the direct line? Rihanna, I don't know if you want to put up the website and we can have a little look there. But Fabiola, what's the best route of...
So you can send us an email to inquiries@hopehomecare.co.uk, or you can even contact us on 01992 76 0. Hold on, let me check. I got all embarrassed.
Rihanna can share the screen and just put the website up so we can have a look at that. We've got loads of reviews on there. We have all the registered certificates that you need. Look, she's just about to get it up. There you go.
Yeah, so it's 01992 76 0520, and then we will be able to help you.
Have a look at the website. It's hopehomecare.co.uk. We hope this has spurred you on to think about it's affordable, maybe once a week, an hour a week, 2 hours a week. Let's think about that and help our senior citizens, our loved ones, go on. Do you want the last word? Do you want to say the last thing about the service that you provide?
All our care workers, they're all lovely, and we are very flexible. We have got lots of range of services, so it's not just personal care. We do day out, we do live-in care, we do transport as well, cleaning, shopping. So yeah, and we all look around all ranges of service users, from mental health to